Good afternoon, Durham. I'm Jenkins, Director of the Durham County Department of Public Health. This week, the Durham stay-at-home order was extended until further notice. And some of you have heard information about increases in COVID-19 cases in the Hispanic community. This video will address both of these topics. Last week, the state stay-at-home order moved to Phase 1, while the Durham stay-at-home order was scheduled to expire today, May 15th. Our Durham leadership has been working to determine how we will move forward with our local order and begin to gradually reopen the community. The first step in this planning was to establish the Durham Recovery and Renewal Task Force. The task force was announced by Mayor Steve Schewel and County Commissioners Chair Wendy Jacobs. The task force will advise them over the next 100 days on how to revise emergency declarations and stay-at-home orders during COVID-19. The task force has 15 members and comprises of public health experts, business leaders, community and faith leaders, and myself. We will regularly hold meetings, and those of you interested in listening in on the meetings may find information on the city's website at durhamnc.gov. You may have heard the Durham stay-at-home order was modified and extended until further notice. While some things have changed, others have stayed the same. So what's new under the order? Gatherings previously limited to 5 people may now include up to 10. Child care facilities may now be used by anyone, even if you are not considered an essential worker. What are some things that have not changed under Durham's extended order? Businesses that were allowed to reopen when the state moved to Phase 1 are allowed to remain open, but bars, theaters, salons, and other businesses explicitly closed by the state will remain closed. Contact sports are also banned, and you are still required to wear a cloth face covering when you are around others outside of your household. Although this is just a suggestion according to the state's order, it is required by the Durham order. Remember, if you are in Durham, it applies to you. Wear a mask to help others stay safe, and remember that this does not replace social distancing. You should still stay at least 6 feet away from others anytime you are out. Finally, this week, I have shared some information about spikes in the numbers of COVID-19 cases in the Hispanic community. While we work to fully understand the causes of these increases, we want to emphasize that COVID can affect anyone. So it is important to treat everyone equally and not let fear lead to prejudices. There is no evidence that anyone is more likely to get COVID-19 because of their race or ethnicity. Please be aware that as we recognize groups in high need of COVID information and resources, we are trying our best to reach out to these groups in need. This week, we produced a COVID informational video in Spanish, and it's available to view on our Facebook, Twitter, Nextdoor, and YouTube accounts. We are also working to produce short Spanish language videos on special topics, including how to wear a mask and how to get tested. So if you know of someone in need of information, please point him to these resources. We are fighting against COVID together, Durham. COVID can affect anyone, regardless of race, ethnicity, or income, and it has affected us all. Continue to stay home as much as possible. Practice social distancing and wear masks when you go out. And most importantly, be kind to one another. We can do this, Durham.